Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Julie Rothenfluh. I'm the Executive Director of the Naperville Public Library, and we are beyond thrilled to be here for this spectacular grand opening of the 95th Street Library after our renovation here. So thank you very much. There are some people I want to acknowledge who are here with us this evening. First off, I want to acknowledge Andy Dogan is from Williams Architect, who did the design here. Jim Leppert is IPRM. They were our construction management group. They have been with us through several of these renovations, so we're all worked well together. We enjoy each other, but we're kind of glad that we're finally done. I do want to acknowledge our board members who are here this evening. So raise your hands, and I'll try and we have Arvind Agarwal. We have Carrie Mom. We have Janine O'Meara. Kay Severinson is here somewhere. Kay Severinson in front of me. And our board president, Madhu. Miss anybody? And I do also want to acknowledge Betty Worley, who is a former board member. And I want you to note the little construction hat she's wearing is from when this building originally opened in 2003. So thank you all for joining us. We have many of our partners are here from the community. We want to thank you all for coming. And I'm going to let, and of course, Becky Anderson, Councilwoman Becky Anderson is here to help in our ceremony. But now I'm going to let Madhu say some special thank yous.
This is an amazing place to be today. It looks even more spectacular, all renovated, beautiful, airy, cheery, and the only way we've gotten here is with the amazing leadership of Karen Dunford and her staff, who has been just fabulous through this renovation effort. And you, our community, because you are the people who have allowed this renovation to go forward. You have been so patient. We had to close the library for just a couple of days, I think. But through the dust and dirt and the carpets being torn up, but you were very patient, and so I thank you. And I am so privileged to be part of this wonderful institution. Please keep coming to the library. Keep asking us for anything you need that we are possibly able to give to you. Julie will make sure you get the kind of resources you need, because we have amazing things happening here. Was it Trisha Prabhu? One of our students from Niqua, who credited the library for the software that she developed that was actually picked up by some Mark Cuban, I think. So this is the library that provides us those opportunities. So thank you so much. Thank you, Julie. I took too much time.
Becky. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Well, I'm a fifth generation Napervillian, and I grew up at Nichols Library, the old building on Washington Street, and I used to walk there by myself when I was only 5 years old, and spent hours and hours and hours on the floor. But knowing that my mother, my grandmother, my great-grandmother, my great-great-grandmother had all spent time in that building, and what a library means to all of us. And one of my favorite books, it's called The Storied Life of A.J. Fikry. It's by Gabrielle Zevin. And there's a great quote she puts in that book, and it's called, "No man is an island, but every book is a world." But what a library is, no city is a city without a great library. And this library, Mr. Boulevard and Nichols Library, how fortunate we are to have these buildings and everything that this building means and what it does for a community, because no community can be a community without places like this. Because that's exactly what it is. It's open and it's free to everyone who lives in this community. And what you get out of this building, it's not only the knowledge, but it's a place to meet and to talk, exchange ideas, and that's what builds a community. And we have some brilliant people, because librarians and libraries are essential to any great society and any great community, and that's what we have. So congratulations to Julie and all the staffs of the library, and Karen, oh my gosh, what you have done with your staff and this building, but what a brilliant place this is that always has been, but it has a whole new life, and how many more wonderful experiences are open and free to everyone who lives here. So congratulations.
we're going to get ready to cut our ribbon. After that, there are refreshments in meeting room A for you. You're welcome to have, and thank you all for being here. So here we go.
Here we go.